Wow. Really good.
Fighting with over cake. Hey Fruitful foodies! This week we're sharing with you the recipe of this creamy, crunchy granola layer cake. Short story, we literally sat down with paper and pen to create this recipe, so hope you will like it. So for the ingredients, you will need some pretty basic things that you might have at home already. You will need some type of granola. We use the Harvest Crunch granola with coconut and almonds. You will need some coconut milk, butter, chocolate chips. You will also need some type of jam. We made ours from scratch, so we use frozen strawberries, cornstarch, and vanilla extract. For the custard, you will need some eggs, sugar, cornstarch, heavy cream. We used whipping cream. And some vanilla extract and coconut milk. And for the toppings, it's very optional, but we use shredded coconut and crushed almonds. Now let's get into the recipe. So step 1 is the strawberry jam. Obviously, if you have jam at home, you can skip this step. We started by putting the frozen strawberries, which you could use non-frozen strawberries, in a pan with a little bit of water. To that water, we added some sugar. You can definitely add the amount that you want if you want it to be really sweet, especially that frozen strawberries are not always that sweet. Now cover with a lid and let it simmer. Once it simmers, you can add a little bit of vanilla extract. And just mix it together and let it simmer for a few minutes. So after a few minutes, you should have this bubbly strawberry kind of sauce, and it's now time for you to add a little bit of cornstarch. I think we used about 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and we used about 2 to 3 cups of frozen strawberries. But feel free to add more strawberries if you really want to have like a thick layer of strawberry jam in this layer cake. We just added this amount and it tasted so good. Now use the back of your spoon to crush down all the strawberries and let it cook for a few minutes, and voila, you should have this really beautiful red colored strawberry jam. Put it on a plate and let it cool until we're ready to use it. Now onto the custard. So for this you can use any type of heavy cream. We use some whipping cream. In a pan, add the desired amount of cream that you want. I believe we used about 1 cup. And to enhance the coconut flavor, we also added some coconut milk to the pan. Mix both of them and let it cook on low heat while we prepare the rest of the recipe. Now, in a large bowl, whisk together some egg yolk and some sugar. We use 3 egg yolks. Mix it together until it becomes a light yellow color and until the mixture is less dense. Now add some cornstarch. We use 1/4 a cup. Once you reach this very light color, it's time to add in your warm milk mixture. Take it off the heat and start by slowly adding the mixture in the bowl so the eggs don't cook. And then pour in the entire mixture. Combine everything together and take it back to the stove on medium heat. While on the stove, whisk continuously until the mixture thickens. Once it has thickened, you can reserve the custard in a bowl until it's ready to use.
Listen, whatever you're going through is working for you. Don't give up. Listen. If a man be in Christ, he is a new creation. All things are past.
For the granola, we use the Harvest Crunch granola cereal with almonds and coconuts. For this part, it's very easy. All you need to do is crush the granola until it's in smaller pieces and add in some butter to make it stick together. You can either use a food processor or a blender, or put it in a Ziploc and beat it with a wooden rolling pin or anything that you have that can crush it, basically.
Shall prosper. It's turning around for me. Everybody say, come on, confess it. Above and not beneath. No weapon formed against me.
Now is the fun part. It's your time to do whatever you want with the layers. Start by adding a layer of granola and add in whichever way you want, whatever you want. What goes next? What is the strawberry, the custard, anything you want.
If a man be in Christ, he is a new creation. All things are past, behold, all things are new. Whom the Son set free is surely free indeed. What I'm going through is working out for me, yeah. See, I will be the head, above and not beneath. Say no weapon from the gates, we shall prosper. Come on, everybody, lift your voice with me. One more time. I will be the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. Say no weapon from the gates.
To make it more fun, we needed some chocolate in this. Come on, we needed chocolate. So we just melted some chocolate chips and there you go. We just placed it on top as a top layer and this is what it looked like. Toppings are really optional in this recipe because it's so full of good stuff, but we just made it a little hard with some shredded coconut and some crushed almonds. And once you're done, let this sit in the fridge for a few hours before you can eat it. Moment of truth. How is it? Okay, let's go. Give me fourchette. Fourchette. Cuillère. Let's dig in. 1, 2, 3. Really good. Fighting over cake. No. This is good. Okay, the crunchiness and the chocolate, the sourness that the strawberry brings, and the sweetness of the custard and the chocolate on top and the Donc guys, c'est trop bon. On a créé quelque chose ici. C'est vraiment très bon. We are turning around for my good. It's turning.